Hey, shalom, shalom. Kal halalamya, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Welcome to another video. And before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. A double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, and all the teachers of Great Stone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to all the men who's pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth. To you, I say shalom. And to the Aquat out there who's just sitting back, paying attention, listening, and learning in silence, to you, I say shalom. Um, the name of this lesson today is going to be called There's Many More Like Him Out There, right? And I want to play a video, and then we're going to just jump down, get into some precepts about this video.
Sometimes, you look at people and
thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you look at people and you be like, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity. You ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. What you gonna stand for if everything is about money?
I thought is everything.
Yeah, man. So there you have it. This dude said he would sell his soul for 100 million. Bro said he would sell his soul for $100 million. And I just want to let you know that in the day of wrath, can that $1 million do anything for you? What would that $1 million do for you in the day of wrath? Dudes like him end up in P. Diddy's bed. There's a lot of dudes like him that end up in P. Diddy's bed because they sell their soul for money. This dude, you could tell he be in P. Diddy's bed, right? But anyway, it says, on the day of wrath, riches profiteth nothing. Because these ninjas, these dudes, they got eyes to see, and they're blind as a bat. They can't see anything. They can't see Diddy creeping up behind them. You know what I'm saying? They can't see that the money that they're killing themselves for, that they're selling their soul for, that they're getting plucked in the butt for, is not going to help them when Yahweh Shimei Shai crack them clouds. These guys have ears to hear, but they're deaf like that snake, that deaf hatter. They can't hear nothing. Right? They walk past the prophets on the highways and the byways every day, teaching them about this wicked society, telling them that this kingdom is not going to last forever, that this kingdom is coming to an end. But they can't hear nothing we're saying. Then again, Yahweh Shemi Ashai block their minds. They block their ears, so they can't hear nothing. Right? And best believe that there's many, many more out there like him. There's a lot of people out there like him. A lot of men, a lot of you jakes are like this guy because you guys want to get rich so you can floss on your your peoples, so that you can go back into the ghetto and show them your expensive cars, your expensive jewelry, so you can live that filthy lifestyle. This is the reason why a lot of you sell your soul. And this is one of the reasons why you people keep asking for reparation. You keep bowing down to these people, asking for reparation. Why? Because you think that this kingdom, this place that we're living in, this world, this rulership is going to last forever. But it's not going to last forever. When you go into the Bible, it tells you that this kingdom is about to be destroyed. And if you know that this place is about to be destroyed, why would you want to go sell your soul for money? Right? Why would you want to go sell your soul for money? Come on, man. Come on. This is Proverbs 11 and 4. 11 and 4. So Proverbs 11 and 4, it reads, riches profiteth not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Yo, when judgment come for you guys, do you think your money is going to save you? You think $100 million is going to save you? Your money is going to be useless when Yahweh Bashim Yashai clap them clouds. Your money is going to be useless when Esau Edom roll out that microchip. Your money going to be useless when they switch the currency. Your money is going to be useless. The only way to survive in this kingdom during the time of the MOTB is to take the MOTB. That's the only time you're going to be able to survive in this kingdom, or unless you're of the elect. Because a lot of you jakes are going to sell your soul for money. A lot of you jakes are going to go take the microchip because they're going to offer you some UBI, some universal basic income. You guys are going to sell your soul for $2,000, man. So at the end of the day, what we're trying to show you is that money is not going to benefit you on the day of wrath when Yahweh shall crack them clouds. That's what we're trying to say to you, right? This is Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 4 and verse 14. It says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun. Where's under the sun? Here on earth. And behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Yo, everything under the sun, which is the earth, everything, the money that you acquire, the riches that you're going to sell your soul for, the fame that you're going to make DDD squeeze up your ass for, is not going to benefit you on the day of wrath. The status that you want to claim, all of that is temporary. None of that is longevity. That does not feed the spirit. That does not benefit the spirit. Everything you're doing is carnal. Selling your soul for money is carnal. Living in this world like you're from this world is carnal. That's not going to benefit you. That has no bearing on the spirit. Right? So everything that you're doing, everything that you're killing yourself for in this wicked society is not going to benefit you in the day of wrath. The only thing that's going to benefit you in the day of wrath is righteousness. Only righteousness will benefit you in the day of wrath. And how do you stay righteous? By staying in the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yashai, following the commandments to the best of your ability. As a man, you should be in the highways and the byways prophesying, teaching daily. That's the only thing that's going to benefit you in the day of wrath. Building up your spiritual bank account. That's it. Building up your bank account in this wicked society is only going to get P. Diddy to squeeze your ass some more. It's going to get the elites to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever they want to do with you. So stop focusing on money and focusing on coming back to in the good grace of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. Right? This is Matthew 6, and I'm going to start at verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be. This is the scriptures telling you that lo, these vanity down here on earth. Focus on riches in heaven. Build up your spiritual bank account in heaven. Leave this place alone. Hence the reason why Micah 2 and 10 is very, very important. This dude right here proved to you why Micah 2 and 10 is so important. Listen.
It has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
You see, this is the reason why these people are caught up in this wicked society, man, because of money. Let me grab Micah 2 and 10 real quick. This is Micah 2 and verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. Look at the polluted mind of this dummy. Look at the polluted mind of this guy. You can have my soul for $100 million. Come on. You're a grown-ass man speaking like that. You can have my soul for $100 million. You can see the shame in his face when the dude said, yo, you're a low life, man. You have no moral. There's nothing about you. You could see the shame in his face. He never expected the man to call him out like that. But he did. And now what? Right? Now, let's jump to 1 Timothy 6. All right, it says, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and remnant, let us be there with content. So be happy with what you got, because you brought nothing here and you can't take nothing out. It says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and the snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Look at Diddy. Look at, I'm gonna keep mentioning P. Diddy's name. Look at Diddy. It says, but they that will be rich, Diddy, fall into temptation, Diddy, and a snare, Diddy. Look at where he is right now. And into many foolish and hurtful lusts. Why would you go squeeze up another man's ass as a man? Why? Hurtful lust and drown men into destruction. Look at where Diddy is destroyed. Even when he comes out of jail, he's going to be destroyed. He's going to be labeled right now. Is this what you're looking for? Is that the fame you're looking for? To the point where you'll sell your soul, you'll sell your booty cheeks for money. Right? This is 1 John 2:15. It reads, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And it's clear that this dude here loved the world. Salakia, give me a second. It's clear that this dude loves the world, because he was willing to sell his soul for $100 million. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And this is where Micah 2:10 comes in. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. This world is not our rest. This is not our resting place. All that are in this world is just vanity. All of this, everything you see in front of you is going to pass away, especially the rulership of this wicked society. Let me jump into verse 16. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of this world, is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yahweh Shem Yashai abideth forever. So I'm going to read that last one again. It says, the world passeth away. Does that mean that the world is going to end? It's going to be destroyed by lava. It's going to explode. That's not what it's speaking about. It's speaking about this current rulership. The way the world is running right now, that's going to pass away. The wickedness in this society is going to pass away. That's what it's talking about. It says the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of the life is not of the Father, but of this world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai abideth forever. And I know you come across the videos of the men teaching on the highways and the byways. I know you come across the videos on the internet, because everybody's talking about the Hebrew Israelites now. So you must hear the word. This is the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that we go out there and teach the gospel, prophesy, tell you guys that this kingdom is coming to an end. And if you hear that this kingdom is coming to an end, why would you want to sell your soul for $100 million, bro? That's low. That is low. This is 2nd Ezra 7:42. It says, he answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doeth abide. No. Are we any way victorious in this society? Are we surviving in this society? Are we living in any type of glory in this society? We are the most looked down upon people on earth. We're not in our glory. We're not in our glory. Let me read that again. It says, he answered me and said, this present life, the one you're living in right now, this current system is not the end where much glory doeth abide. No. Remember that the Bible in 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, it says Esau is the end of the world. Right? And Jacob is the beginning of the followeth. So the one that followeth is where the glory abide. The glory abide in our kingdom, in our society, in the society that Jacob will be ruling. Let me finish here. It says, therefore have they prayed for the weak. 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. So this world, this kingdom, this society that you want to sell your soul for $100 million for is coming to an end very soon. That is the end of this time. And it reads, and the beginning of the immortality for to come. That's the glory that we're waiting for. That's the glory that we're expecting to come. Wherein corruption is past. So everything that you're selling your soul for is going to pass away. And a new everlasting kingdom is coming. That's our glory, bro. Why would you want to sell your soul for $100 million? This world is not our reward. This world is for our punishment, our downfall, our demise. This is what this world was set up for. Hence the reason why the wicked are in rulership. This world is where we go through our test, our punishment, our judgment. This is hell. The kingdom to come, that's going to be our glory, bro. So wise up, bro. Like I said, there's many more out there like him. A lot. And I hope this lesson was edifying. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahweh Bashem Yashai Bashem Kakadash. Shalom.